Good morrow, scholars. Welcome to a little side video that I haven't done in a while. I say that, but this is a new topic, so anyway, I thought I'd make a video helping other people with Pokemon Go, since I saw so many other people were doing so and not explaining things too well. The first thing I would like to give as a tip, if you look over here, once you've pressed the Pokeball, here, let me see if I can't. Alright, see right there where it says settings? There we go. Alright, what you're going to want to do is click on it. It'll bring up this screen. You see where it says battery saver. Alright. Now, for some reason my phone doesn't do it. I guess because it's not up to date on everything. It's kind of an old phone. Anyway, so battery saver, it doesn't automatically make it so that your game is saving battery life. What you have to do is turn it upside down, like so, and then if you have the proper phone, the screen will turn black and the Pokemon Go logo comes up. And the game will continue playing as if you were, on the screen like normal, but you can walk around and it'll vibrate and alert you whenever a Pokemon is nearby. Let's see. What's next? Oh, wow. Look. Bulbasaur's nearby. I'm gonna go hunt for him after this video is done. Okay. Now, most people, I assume, should know this by now. The fewer footprints there are, the closer you are to the Pokemon. The closer to the top left corner is closest of those. Let's see. It's pretty intuitive once you've gone around a few days, like I did. Here's something interesting. Okay. What? Gosh darn it. You keep doing that. Okay. If you look over here, hang on one second. Alright, you see where it has my Pokemon and then the egg screen. You can just click on one or the other to go between them, or slide across. These are the Pokemon I have for right now. And my gyms have been taken. Dang it. Oh well, that's okay. Let's see, where was I going with that? Oh, right, the eggs. You have to actually click on them. Okay, you click on them, and then I already have this one in an incubator, so it's good to go. But if you didn't, then there would be a button to press about right in there that would say start incubation, and if you have an incubator that's empty, you're good to go, and then you start walking. What next? Yeah, I don't have a gym under my control anymore. I'm sad. We're doing so well. Oh, one thing, I'm sure most people don't, but don't bother trying to buy like a whole bunch of Pokeballs, because all you can get are the regular ones. What you're going to want to do is, if you feel like spending real life money to get in-game items, you're going to want Lucky Eggs, Incense, and the Lure Module. The Lure Module you use on a Pokestop. If you're at a Pokestop, when you click on it, there's going to be a white bar above the circle. Click on that, and then you click on the Lure Module, and that activates it for the Pokestop. Then activate the Incense, and Pokemon will just pop up on your screen, and you can click on them. You don't even have to walk around, although it helps tremendously. I was sitting in my car because I got overheated, and a Magikarp just popped up right in front of me for no reason, because I was next to a lure activated Pokestop with my incense going. It's the only Magikarp I found though, so that's depressing. 400 to evolve it. Anyway, the Lucky Eggs are especially important. You want to save those first and foremost. The easiest way to get experience points is catching Pokemon and visiting Pokestops. You're going to do that normally. find the most common Pokemon that you can. Most people, it's going to be Pidgeys, or Caterpies, or Weedles, or Rattatas. How do you pronounce Rattata? Anyway, before we start an argument. Alright, so let's say you have a whole bunch of Pidgeys in your neighborhood. Go around, catch every single one that you can. Once you get about 120 Pidgey candies, get enough Pidgeys so that you can evolve them all. And then right before you evolve every Pokemon that you have in your page, you know, right here, evolve every Pokemon you can. Before you do that, what you're going to want to do is go over here to your items, scroll down till you find your lucky egg, and activate one. For 30 minutes, you will get double experience points. So for every egg that you hatch, you get 500. That becomes 1,000 with the lucky egg. And if it's a new Pokemon you haven't discovered before, you get another 500 on top of that for it being, you know, a new Pokemon. I think. Or is it just the 100? You get 100 points for something. Anyway. And what's really cool is Pokemon, when you hatch eggs, they give you a ton of Stardust and candies. I almost have enough for my Rhyhorn to evolve, even though I've only hatched 2. Let's see. That's pretty good so far. Oh, another thing, unless you have an abundance of healing items like revives and potions, go ahead and just ignore the gyms for right now until you can level up. I'm at level 20 right now, and I have about 2,300 points to go before I hit 50,000 and get to level 21. I did that by doing the evolving and lucky egg thing. I think that's about everything. I don't want to make this video too long. Oh, real quick before I forget, what would be especially useful isn't actually in the game. If you're anything like me and you're outside, which is weird, that's something I never thought I would say, you probably run out on your battery really quickly because you have your screen set to the highest brightness so that you can see. If you turn down your brightness and then just like turn your back to the sun so that you're in the shade, it's a lot easier to see at even 1/4 the brightness. So that's a really good idea. But for battery life, what you're going to want to do is get something like this. It's a little portable battery pack. It's a portable charger with you that you can just plug into your phone like you would any other connection. It comes with its own USB cable, don't worry about it. I got this one at Best Buy for about $9.98, I think it was. And don't worry, I also got pink because I'm all for gender equality and anything in between. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Alright, let's see, any other useful tips? Transfer as many Pokemon as you can so that you have your slots open for more Pokemon to catch, and find the closest place to you that has at least 5 Pokestops grouped kind of together. I have one that's only a few miles down the road this way and then to the left, and then just walk back and forth, like find the longest route. Like for me, it looks basically like that. So I start up here and I go down this way and I come here and then I come back up and then I come back over here and I just repeat, because by the time, okay, you start here, by the time you get over here, the first one should be about ready to go. So once you get back up here, you get just an endless loop is what it looks like on my map. So just keep doing that. It's really useful for getting items. There are options to junk anything you don't need. Like I have about 70 hyper potions, so I throw away a lot of just the regular potions. Revives you really only need if you're going to be battling gyms for all your Pokemon that are going to faint. So you don't really need to worry about those too much. You want to keep your bag as half full as you can so that you have enough space for Pokeballs, because Pokeballs are randomly dropped at Pokestops. I got about 50 this morning, because I woke up early. My mom, because I got her to start playing the game too, she went yesterday, well, we both did, we were where I just mentioned, and she ended up getting 164 Pokeballs by the end of it. Meanwhile, I'm catching every single Pokemon with every single Pokeball that I'm getting as I'm getting them, because, you know, I have to catch them all. I can't stop myself. So I ended up with 2 by the end of the day, even though we were out there for about 3 hours. So you want to build a stockpile of Pokeballs before you do much of anything else, and then level yourself up, and then get better items and encounter stronger Pokemon for when you decide to take on gyms. If at any point I started talking too quickly because I like to ramble, let me know, and I'll type out a list to put in the description of the video down at the bottom, or not at the bottom, but you know, underneath the video. I'm dumb. If I helped at all, let me know. Give me a like, I guess, if you felt like it, although I don't recommend it. I don't like asking for likes. I'm not really sure why I mentioned it. Anyway, if you have any other questions, let me know. I hope that I was approachable, because a lot of people, their videos, like, there's too much cursing, or there's too much ramblingness about how they hate certain aspects of the game or whatnot and all this other stuff. So I hope that I was somewhat enjoyable, somewhat informative, and somewhat intelligent. If you have any other questions, please feel free to ask, or if you feel like hating on me because I'm Team Instinct, feel free. I welcome it. For anyone out there that's Team Instinct, thank you. Team Mystic, and my one friend, she's Team Valor. So I'm kind of upset by that, but honestly, I would have gone Valor had I known, or had I noticed that they were the legendary bird icons. But I prefer Instinct, honestly. Plus, Zapdos has type advantage over both the other legendary birds, whereas Articuno only has advantage over one, and Moltres no advantage. Anyway, this video ended up being 5 minutes longer than I had wanted it to be. So until next time, goodbye everybody. Oh, I forgot that I was zoomed in. Bye everybody. Happy hunting.